Okay, now we've got that file off. Now I'm going to file the point. And you may wonder, well, okay, I'm not drawing in an angle there, I'm not etching an angle and trying to get this to come out perfect, but I'm basically just gonna guesstimate. Because then what I'm gonna do is hold the rail up against the template and see how well the angle comes out. Okay, I'm gonna do that, clamp it in, not too tight, you don't want to crush the rail. And then you just file it. Just like that. And you can see how that came out. I have a good, good little point there. Let me see if I need to take a little bit more off. Is that a nice sharp point? Now that I've filed this to a point, well, you can see, but well, alright, can't see too well. I'll have to see if I can find some close-up shots of this again. I'm gonna put this on the template. Gauge is on, make sure this is in gauge. Okay. And I'm just gonna slide this thing until the point. I'll zoom this in so you can see what's going on a little bit better. As you can see, I filed this point and I'm trying to get this to look at the angle here. Look at the angle in relationship to the diverging line. And if it's close, looking straight down, it looks like it's a good match. You know, that this angle I filed comes up against the diverging line. So you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. You got to play with a little bit. Sometimes you need to, if the angle isn't right, if it doesn't match, you have to take this out again, refile it, maybe at a shallower or steeper angle. Or if you totally screw up, I've cut this rail a little bit longer, you can just nip it off and start again, you know, if you feel it really totally screwed it up. But looks like things are pretty close. Let me see. Oops. Have this thing jumping out. The gauge here. Maybe a little bit shallower. A little bit. Let me take and hit it quickly with a little bit shallower. Again, don't want to be too. Don't want to clamp this too hard here, or else you'll crush the rail. And it's going to take a little bit more off there. Get a little bit better. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's a nice point. Let's move this back. I'm trying to get used to the art of working and thinking backwards when it comes to videotaping this, because I have my camera on my table here and I'm looking up and everything's in reverse. When I move right here, it moves left in the monitor. This is kind of a challenge. Definitely a challenge. Oh, that's better. That's better. That matches that line. Okay, that matches that a lot better. Alright, well, we got the first rail filed. Now I'm going to go ahead and file the point for the diverging rail right here. And again, same thing, going to take the base off, a little bit of it, and file an angle opposite of this one on this side. File this angle so it lies flat against here, more or less. And I'm saying more or less for a reason, because it's important to get, let's see, it's important to get the angle for, let me do a close-up. Oh, yeah. Let's back this up so you can see what I'm doing. Boy. All right, here we go.